Or the brains, boys.
Your hair is
you know?
super not zombie too. It's really clean.
Well, I'm trying to give you this vibe of like
You're like a holy zombie.
the Mother Teresa of zombies.
No, just like you're like a saint. You were like maybe in a Catholic pop singing band, and you just turned zombie
in Ireland.
in Utah, where they all come from.
Yeah.
The great Christian.
Well, I was going to mix
artists.
the fake blood and the latex and like mash it on my face to give me like texture, but then I was like, it's going to be so much. And I didn't know how hard you guys were going in the paint. So I thought, well.
I think I stopped a robbery last night, Michael.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I didn't have a chance to tell anybody.
How did that happen?
3 guys with bags and hoodies came out of alleyway, and they were about to go. They were going into a house, and I turned around and put the light on them, and they all scattered.
Did they have Ronald Reagan masks on?
Ooh.
I didn't see that.
That'd be a good costume to purge. I should have done that one. Get like a baseball bat.
And then when I left that night, I saw SUV had the side window blasted out. Glass everywhere when I drove by.
So they probably knocked it out and stole the shit inside?
I think people go out dressed like that, like they think, so they look like they're trick-or-treating, but they're actually just like out there robbing stuff. But they were adults. It was super obvious what they
were doing.
Does California have Mischief Night?
Not that I'm aware of. We've talked about this before. Mischief Night is what it was called where we're from in New Jersey. People also have heard it called Goosey Night, Cabbage Night. I think there's some other variations that Will might know from the South. The night before
Buttered Corn Night.
Halloween, as it is famously known throughout the Southland. The night before Halloween, kids who are a little too old to trick-or-treat would go out on like egg houses and teepee houses and shit like that. Get up to mischief, hence the name.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that.
Sit down. Wait.
My aunt took me out when I was a little kid once. You wear all black, got a bag full of toilet paper. They wouldn't let me egg anything, but they let us TP trees all over people's property.
I wasn't allowed to leave the house on Mischief Night, which was fine because I was scared.
So you never got to partake in Mischief Night?
No, in my town it really was kind of the bad kids that did it. It was not a widespread thing. Like, we turned up our noses at those mischief makers.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Me and the Catholic school kids went out and fucking TP'd shit.
I can't take you seriously laughing with that mustache.
No, if he laughs, he falls off.
I know. This has got to be on for, like, 7 more hours, too. There's no way I'm going to make it.
Okay,
wait, where are you going?
I got to go straight from this to trick-or-treating. I had to do a little bit more of a PG kind of costume, because I transitioned directly from this to full-on trick-or-treating.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought you were Luigi, so.
That would also be fine.
Yeah.
What would you have gone as if you didn't have to go trick-or-treat with your son?
I don't know. I went and looked for stuff. I wasn't really inspired this year. I had to make a last-minute trip to the Halloween store last night to get a mustache. I had lost my mustache, and I'm glad Will dressed up because I was prepared to buy you a costume on the assumption that you would not dress up. I brought it to the register, and they quite nicely pointed out to me that I was holding an empty bag that no longer had a costume in it. But otherwise, I was going to hook you up and let you be an adult baby.
Aw, I appreciate it.
Yeah, bud.
Huge bonnet, pacifier. I would have looked so good on you. I also almost bought you Popeye because you looked like the guy on the packaging.
You are kind of Popeye.
I already have a baby bonnet.
You kind of sound like Popeye, too.
Ugh,
See?
Oh my gosh, I don't know what you're talking about. No, I can't do it.
Katie's costume reminded me of a news story that I saw. Zach Baggins, the ghost hunter.
Bilbo Baggins' brother.
Yeah, he bought a whole bunch of shit that Ted Bundy used to use when he murdered people.
Yes. And he's got it all,
That's
and he's talking hey, guys, I've got a lot of murderer stuff.
If I recall, this
Check
is not
it out.
the first time he has bought murderer paraphernalia, and I think he either has or is putting together like a museum of sorts. Not to exploit these things or to celebrate them, of course, but to
just to make money off of them.
It's more of a celebration of embroidered pants, really.
Just a reminder to people of the evil that sometimes lurks in man's heart. So if you go to that museum, don't go there, is what he's saying.
What about if you got a cross that went from the bottom of the leg all the way up to the pocket? What if Affliction made that?
Oh.
mega cross pockets.
Or just like the front of the crotch is the cross all the way down to the leg.
Or if they made a shirt that had a giant sparkly cross taped to the back, so everywhere you walked, you just had a
You know, it'd be even
8-foot
better,
cross.
like a T-shirt that had a skull with wings on the side of it, but the wings actually came out past your shoulder blades like actual wings.
Mhm.
You look like one of the Victoria's Secret models.
Oh my
Like the big wings.
Yeah. No, I just go to nightclubs in Vegas, legitimate straight face, like, yep, let me in. I've got a wing shirt on.
Poking people in the eyes with your wings.
Yeah. Just like solid rubies on the back of my pockets to the point where they're so big that I can't sit down. It'll hurt my butt cheeks.
But somewhat pleasurable, so you still sit down.
Right. Oh, no, put one in the middle. Good
Right.
point.
And a full-on mask like pantyhose texture, so it's really form-fitting. So your head can be the crystal skull.
Ooh.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And why? I mean,
You're
what?
gonna get so laid once you give
Everybody-
you give that girl thousands of dollars.
Yeah, and then I hit her with a couple of one-liners. Do your shoes up and blow me, and
You're gonna
what
get
else have I got?
so
I got a
laid.
lot. Get down there.
Yeah, I mean, we just found out, like, we just decided, what was it, last week to dress up for Halloween?
Mm-hmm.
And I had to buy multiple pairs of pants.
To do this.
Yeah.
Why did you fuck him up? Is that why?
Well, no, because Blippy wears gray pants
Uh-huh.
and like a blue shirt. And I was like, all right, that seems like a simple enough costume to put together. So I just ordered it all off of Amazon. And then when it showed up, it was all just too fucking big. And I was like, oh shit, I've completely fucked myself. Because I can't wait for more Amazon shit to come. And I had to go to Target and buy more gray jeans.
I have a question. How did you
And
find
then-
that hat? It's perfect.
I know, goddamn, dude, you look exactly like Blippy. It's crazy.
How did you find that hat? Were you like, hey, Blippy, where'd you find your hat?
Amazon.
Wow.
They're the best, aren't they?
Yeah.
They've ruined a lot of other people's businesses, though.
And
Yeah.
and many of their employees' lives.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, aren't
Oh, yeah.
people dying on the warehouse floors at Amazon?
Yeah, and they just tell them, like, all right, work around the corpse until the EMTs show up.
Hey, dead guy, breaks over.
I'm docking your widow.
Wait, really?
I don't know exactly, but there
I've
are
heard
there are
two
lots
stories of that
of very bad allegations
happening. Yeah.
What else is going on, Michael?
Let's see. Surveillance footage was released in the Cuba Gooding Jr. butt touching case.
Yeah, he does it a lot to people, huh?
There are a number of allegations that make it seem like he gets a little handsy when he gets a little loose in social settings. I took a look at the video, and it kind of seems like, and of course, nothing, you got to be allowed to do what you're doing, and you need consent, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. That's not just lip service. But it kind of seems like the chick's, like, all over him. Like, I feel like if I'm at a bar and some chick comes over and, like, puts her hands on my knees to talk to me and is,
Yeah.
like, all in my face,
Yeah.
like, that's a little different from me just walking up to a random lady and grabbing her butt.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. I think
Does
you
she-
should go with the classic "she started it" defense.
Is that a defense?
Yes.
Hashtag she started it.
Seems dangerous, but okay.
Look out, feminists, we're fighting.
Girl coming for you.
Hashtag she too. Jamie, have you ever been goosed at a club?
Of course.
Really?
Yeah. You walk by and some guy's like, hey, they grab your waist or they pinch your butt.
They really go in just for a bottom pinch. And
No.
are these people you know or
No.
strangers?
What am I going to do? Turn around and be like, hey, fucking, I'm tough. I'm just like, what the fuck? Don't touch me. And then I keep walking. That's
You
about
got to
it.
decide if you want to make that like a feature of your life for the next. Because I constantly fantasize about doing inappropriate things to strangers I walk past. I've said this many, many times. I was thinking about that at Ross the other day. If I just like grab some
You're
ladies,
bragging again.
if I just grabbed some lady's ass for the fuck of it, like what would happen?
Yeah.
And in reality, she could take me to court and she could get justice, which is obviously her right and would be, in the scheme of things, the right thing to do. But she'd also have to go talk to lawyers and go talk to the police and go to
Right.
court. And in all likelihood, she would just be like, fuck you, dude. And then just
Yeah.
move on with her day. That's probably the smartest thing to do, even though it's not the right thing to do. So that's what you're thinking about.
Yeah, and I feel like, too, if it's whatever energy you put into it. Like, if I walk by and some guy, like, pinches my hiney or whatever, if I'm like, oh, my God. If I'm like, grow up. Are you serious? And they're just like, oh. It's like they kind of feel dumb. Like, when some guy, if I'm, like, hiking and someone drives by me, they're like, hey, hey, hot stuff. I'm like, that's right. I'm not going to be like, oh, my God, how dare you? Like, it's just, it's like, Now, if someone walked by and
Girls are allowed to punch dudes in the face though if they do that.
I mean, if I felt victimized, like if I'm at Ross and you walk down the pillow aisle and you take my boobs and motorboat them and shake them around, then it's gonna get
I
physical.
love to sleep on these.
What kind of pillows are these? But if sometimes it just depends on the situation. It depends on how you handle it and how it makes you feel. I can't speak for other women, but I mean, yeah, no one's ever made me feel inappropriate. No one's ever made me feel inappropriate. Where is your mustache?
I just gave up.
We'll just pretend it's still there, Michael.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'll draw it
look
on
great.
later. Kevin, you've never had anybody goose your dickhead in a club?
What is goose your dickhead?
I don't think so.
Like you
just give a
pinch the
little-
tip?
Yeah.
The old pinch tip move.
Man, that's insane. Some people do that.
I've
I don't-
never seen that.
I
Mm.
can't
It
remember
happened to Terry
anybody ever
Crews.
touching my dick.
I've been groped.
Yeah, but
I've been
nobody
groped.
pinched your knob though, did they?
No, I don't know that they would know exactly where it was at the
That's
time unless I'm
right.
wearing my super tight pants.
But you were groped by a lady or a man?
No, dude.
And he groped you how?
I was at a gay bar, but it was just to buy drugs.
Yeah.
And just took a whole flat handful.
He cupped your crotch region.
Yep.
Yeah.
You get some movement down there?
I pushed him over a table.
No, it means did you get a boner?
Yeah. You chub up?
Oh yeah, totally. And then
Yeah.
I pushed him over the table.
Yeah, I feel like you can't do it no matter where you are. I feel like even the rules of gay bars where everyone might be potentially interested in having sexual relations, if you don't get a go ahead, then I feel like you're entitled. Just like, but I feel it's the same way as Jamie, where if somebody does that to me in a gay bar, I would go, "Really, dude?"
Yeah.
And I wouldn't. Because there's the other one where, because I've got issue. I mean, I could be triggered. I got like childhood mental scarring and shit. I could totally go off the deep end
Yeah.
at any minute for things like that. But
Yeah.
I find that getting super wound up by it, because it's not that bad. To me, it's not that bad. If someone cupped me, because I've had a guy grab my ass before in the locker room, and I span around. I was like, "The fuck you think you're doing?"
Yeah. Yeah.
And he was like, "What's up?" And I'm like, "Don't fucking touch me, dude."
Yeah.
And then that was I thought even that was going a little too far, but I thought there was some people forget the line. Just
Yeah.
because there's people that are in there that might be into it, you don't grab ass from behind on anyone,
Yeah.
no
think-
matter what the rule is.
Too, people
mean-
like the attention. So if you're just kind of like, "What, are you serious?" and they feel dumb and they're like, "Oh,
I think it's a moment of like a trance of stupidity,
yeah,
because just for a second you see the ass and go, duh,
touch it."
and you go a
Yeah.
bit dumb for a second and go, there's no laws. My hand touches your ass, and then
Right.
the person goes, oh, because that's the other one in the steam room. That's happened. I've done that. I don't know how many times, but several times where I close my eyes in the steam room and I'm kind of meditating.
Yeah.
And
someone
somebody
touches you?
somebody trying to grab, and I'll go, I go, whoa, and I didn't, and they jump because
Oh my god.
maybe it was so steamy they didn't see that my fucking eyes were closed, but that is usually enough. Like usually when I go, whoa, what the hell?
Yeah.
They go, oh man, sorry, but it's still pretty crazy that they do that.
But that's where it invades your privacy because you're in a steam room. There's not a lot of people around. You are by yourself, and then someone's like, "Hey," that to me, I would be like, "Get me the fuck out of
See,
here."
I explain it. I feel like this is one where I sound like Jamie Foxx in there. I know it's a different scenario, but I really usually say, hey, because sometimes people even sit across from me and jerk off at me while I'm meditating, and I'll open my eyes and go, come on, man.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Like at least get, and they're like, oh no, and I'm like, no, not really, no. And that's as far as it goes.
Yeah.
But I feel awkward sometimes doing it. Like I'll
course.
be asleep and I'll hear something go, and I'm like, man.
Oh, I think
And I'll
there's
do
I think there's a dick pointed at
I'll
you
do
right
the
now.
face. I'll do the
Oh, yeah.
face where I'm like, yeah. I'll do the face where you can tell I'm not very happy about that,
Yeah.
And if they don't stop, then I will say something. Because sometimes they don't stop, Jamie. Like I've meditate in the sun out in this little outdoor spot,
Oh my
and
God.
it happens sometimes.
And they just keep looking at you like, yeah.
I can hear it, and then I'll open my eyes and go, what the fuck?
Okay,
And then I'll go to close my eyes again, and I hear it again, and then I'm like, I swear to God, if it's so inappropriate. Like, there's no one else in there. You're staring at me.
Oh,
Yeah.
they keep eye contact with you?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I would leave. I would feel so uncomfortable.
Just punch, like a direct punch to the
You
dickhead.
can't. That's the thing. You can't.
That's what they want you to touch them.
Well, they don't want, maybe, but
I don't
can't,
think you want to get punched head on.
I don't
on a
think you
boner.
want to punch a nude dude at a fucking spa and have the police come and say, so what was going on here? I'm like, well, I was out there naked,
He was
and this dude was
masturbating.
masturbating, so I punched him in the dick. It's not. I just don't. I look like, for sure it's my fault if there's an assault charge. You know? If two people hit each
Yeah.
other and they show up and I'm there,
Yeah.
that's embarrassing to me.
Yeah.
The police, I'm in trouble. I pay my taxes. I do all the. Nah, I'm not the bad guy. The police see me and I go, he went that way, officer. Do you need any more help? Because that's what I am. I'm a citizen that likes to help people. Just look like a jerk off. Not today, though.
No, you look sweet today.
Today I look like a sex machine.
You do.
I got to learn how to walk.
Yeah, because you walk a little stiff. It's
I am a stiff guy as it is because I'm pretty sore. But, oh, by the way, that acupuncture shit, I know I tagged her. It works.
what happened?
I just got these weird acupuncture needle things yesterday, and this other ones that were stuck in me, and then there was a burning thing on the end of it, sucking some stuff out or whatever, and a bunch of cupping and all that stuff.
I love cupping.
It really works.
Yeah, it's good.
Feel way better. I do feel like someone's constantly trying to push me over though when I walk, because
Yeah.
these heels make you feel like you're gonna roll over all the time.
Let me
I don't
see
know
them.
why. I don't know why women do it to themselves. I was dropping my kid off at school the other day, and I noticed there were two moms wearing just like tennis shoes,
Mm-hmm.
and there was a third mom who was wearing these like platform sandal clog things where her toes were like an inch off the ground, and her heel was like 4.5 inches off the ground.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I don't care.
Did
I know
she look like she was? But some
I didn't
people,
see her. I didn't see her walk. I'm sure she looked. I'm sure she.
Some people just they walk in them all day and they don't, and it's fine.
Yeah, I personally like heels because I'm tall and I ran track for a long time and my knees are kind of dodgy. And so when I wear flats for too long, my knees hurt. When I wear heels, my legs feel fine.
Wait, the other way? It's the other way around. When you have heels on, it's better for your
Mhm.
legs.
It feels
all
so
right.
much better.
Oh, I can see what because you kind of stay on your toes, huh?
Yeah,
You always have your weight on your toes. Do you do when you walk with heels? Do you put your heel on
I
the
walk,
ground?
I walk heel toe, heel toe.
Okay.
But when I ran too, I
When
ran
you
on the
walk-
balls of my feet.
When you walk as a lady,
Mhm.
do you put your foot in front of the other one, or do you go side to side?
Wait, what?
Like when you walk, do you walk like a
Do you walk like a person or like a crab?
no?
Do you-
Because I feel like lady walk seems like they walk one leg
Oh,
crosses
you mean
the
like
other.
this?
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you
no,
do that?
I just walk. I'm not like on a runway or anything.
You're not working it.
I'm not jujuing it for anybody. But
But if I was to walk in heels, I'm not supposed to do that.
no, I'll show you. I'll help you.
Okay,
I'll help you.
we'll have to learn that in the break.
Yeah.
Speaking of life as a lady, we have all put together a couple of ideas for a top 3 segment. The
Oh.
top 3 things that each of us would do, Jamie,
Oh boy.
if we were to wake up tomorrow as a woman.
Mm.
The catch is none of these things can be sexual. And I realized that so many of my ideas were sexual that I accidentally still came up with ones that were not supposed to be sexual. I'm like, oh, no, wait. Asking my friends to send me nudes because I'm a girl now is totally a sexual thing.
What about if I want to go to the gym and hang in the locker room? Is that
That's on my list.
so? That's okay then, right?
No.
You're only there for science.
I said go to a female locker room because I've heard they're very clean.
Oh, here we go.
No, I wanted to go just to see everybody's holes.
Yeah, I think that's sexual. God, I
Yeah.
want to go to a female locker room so bad.
I just wanted
What
to
is it
go
like,
because I hear
Jamie?
they're so nasty.
Yeah, that's good too. Whatever.
Well, like more like I go to like a spa locker room. I don't work out in a gym.
Okay.
Put that down too.
But you know, to be honest, and this is gonna sound kind of rude, but there's like a lot of like older women there.
Yeah.
And you don't. I mean, I'm not like ooh titties. Like I'm not like looking around. And
What if a nice pair just happened?
Yeah.
to
What about
stroll
somebody
by?
like your stature is? Is that ever
Oh, I
happen?
would be
Yeah, but
like
you're like, ooh, titties.
sick tits. I mean, I wouldn't like
you
say
say
anything
that?
to her.
Wait, you would say sick tits?
Give her a fist bump.
Give her shaka. No, I typically like to change in the bathroom. Like I'll find where the stall is, and I will change in the bathroom.
Oh, you
because
don't come out nude?
I don't sit there and change in front of everyone because
You don't show anybody your sick tits?
no.
Oh man, I thought everyone was in there like
Oh.
blow drying their beeves.
Yeah,
and
me
stuff.
too.
No.
Oh man, I don't
Only
want to be a
because,
woman
like,
anymore.
Most
Wait,
of the time,
not even the old ladies get to see your sick tits?
no, I go in the bathroom just because I feel like
Hey,
people
I
look
call
at me and
bullshit on that.
I'm tattooed, and then I walk in there and I'm like getting naked. I just don't like people to look at me, so I
Oh,
don't like to be on
man.
display, basically. So I just like to have my privacy. So I go
Oh.
into the
Oh, then
stall.
I don't
A
wanna,
lot of girls go change in the stalls. You'd be surprised. They
I don't
don't
wanna
just
go
like whip
there
out their
then.
sick tits. It's the older women who just kind of walk around naked, and you're like, yo, like
Fuck.
the 60s, 70s.
What about this one, Michael? If I was a
Mm-hmm.
lady, I would like to go shopping.
Yeah, that's
Ooh.
fair.
But you do that now.
No, I don't really like shopping that much.
Uh.
If I went shopping as a lady, I would go and try on a lot of stuff.
Mhm.
Usually
Yeah.
I go, I like that, and I got to
T-shirt
go. So I just get it. I don't really want to try it on unless it's jeans because I know I have to make the move. But
Yeah.
often I like to get a pair of shoes and go, yeah, great, see ya. But if I was a lady, I would do like lingerie shit and
Ooh.
See, I
and
think
it-
that's sexual.
why?
I wanted to see myself in lingerie too. It feels like that would be a sexual thing that I'd be doing.
Lingerie leads to sex, so that would be a sexual.
Wait,
Unless you're like a Playboy model, that's
I'm,
still sexual.
if I didn't say finger myself in lingerie, I said just put on different outfits, dresses. You got to have lingerie under the dress.
You could have granny panties too.
Ew.
Yeah, well, that's if you want to be a nasty ass bitch, then go ahead. But I am gonna be a classy hoe, and I'm gonna have all matching shit, and I'm gonna do twirls in the mirror and shit, and be
Twirls.
on the streets with all the bags. You know, the hot chicks with the bags, and they
Oh,
walk
yeah.
down.
They carry and they have
Yeah,
their
they
little
carry it. I
fucking-
fucking I get
Yeah.
on my phone and take some photos near, like, I'll go to Rodeo Drive and take photos there and probably get some digits. Oh shit, that's fucking sorry.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
like to see how the other half shops. It
That's
seems
all.
it seems like they enjoy it more than I do, and I want to know why.
I would also like to go out, and I don't think this is sexual, Michael, but you might say it is. But I would like to go out dancing with
I
my
don't-
girlfriends.
No. That's, if it's with your girlfriends, absolutely not.
Maybe I might back up on somebody a little
Mhm.
bit, but
Uh-oh.
but he's not getting what he thinks he's getting. I'm just gonna blue ball him.
Yeah,
maybe
I put on
he'll-
my list get evil men to buy me things and then tell them to fuck off.
Why'd they have to be evil?
Because I wouldn't do that to nice guys.
Couldn't
Ah.
you just do that? I mean, all men are evil.
That's
All
not
men,
so.
every man needs to pay a price.
If I got Kevin
being a
Kraft,
man.
if I was Kevin Kraft's private dancer and then I got him to buy me a shot, I wouldn't be like, sucker, fuck you.
You'd be like, oh, I bet your Tinder profile has a picture of
I'd
you
be
with your
like, give me
grandma.
your number, give me your number, and then I'll give you a fake one.
The best is when you give a fake number and they're like, oh, I'm going to text you right now.
I
I'll give you
know.
my number. And you're like, did I say a 4? I actually meant a whole different lineup of numbers. Whoops.
Wow,
Mm.
Yeah.
you're brutal.
Yeah.
Heartbreaker.
I said this is pretty much the same thing I would do.
My wig is squashing my brains.
I
My
know,
head
I feel the
hurts.
same way. Full makeover, hairdo, mani-pedi.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
the
Why
move.
not?
You can do that mani-pedi now. There's no polish.
Yeah, I got
You
that.
can
know.
still do polish.
You know, I
know.
got my toes fixed, Kevin.
Fixed.
Yeah.
They gave you new toes.
Yeah, so an Asian man he put this weird foil on my
Oh.
rotten toe, and then he painted over the foil, and then that turned into a toenail, and then he painted that. Now I have 2 big toenails, and they look great.
You
That's
mean
like
like
why
an
you chose-
acrylic? Like an
Yeah, I got an acrylic thing
You
over
said
the
foil.
what?
It's like acrylic. It's like liquid plastic. They put on your nail to give you like a nail.
Yeah, but he
you
put a foil down first, like it was like
to
he
shape
was,
it.
Yeah,
And then he pulled the foil out. 'cause
Did
it's
they?
shaped. Yeah. They don't leave it.
I didn't catch that.
Yeah, so they put it there to shape it, put the acrylic, and then when that dries, they take the foil off.
Tricky shit.
Yeah.
I was impressed. This dude was like,
Science.
shaving it, smoothing it down, and
Can I see it?
Yeah, is that why you chose this costume so
not
you could
really.
show it off?
no,
He's
I
like,
have boots
check
on,
out.
and they're not even out.
Ah.
Oh, I haven't even seen the lower extremities of your costume. I just see the wig, the makeup, and the tits.
Sick
I got-
tits.
I mean, my,
Oh, yeah.
my sick tits are actually boxing wraps.
Oh, I thought from this side the other one looks like a half a coconut.
Yeah, the other one's like a jelly something or another.
No, I
right?
got a jelly cup over the top of it.
Those are called
Uh,
chicken cutlets.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah, these are my chicken cutlets, bro.
Ooh.
Okay, the first thing that I would do if I woke up tomorrow as a woman non-sexual, find out what it's like to give a shit about Jennifer Aniston.
Good for
I
you,
don't
Michael.
give a shit about
I bet it's
Jennifer Aniston.
overrated.
I think that's pretty mean, really. I think
She's
she
on the
seems like-
cover of People magazine like once every 2 months, so somebody gives a shit, and it ain't dudes.
It's not me. I'm a female.
She's a great friend of Howard Stern's. They love each other. She
I
has
don't-
sensitive nipples.
I don't see
Anybody
what's so
that has
interesting about
sensitive
her.
nipples is a friend of mine.
She has nice nipples.
She
They're
does have
erect
great
all the
boobs.
time. She suffers from stiff nipples.
Yeah,
Did you know that? Chronic stiff nip.
I think I did know that actually.
Yeah, we've talked about it on the show. She's a
Chronic
survivor
stiff
of
nip.
chronic stiff nip.
Kevin, got anything?
Well, I had one that was very similar to yours. I did want to go to a bar
Mhm.
and get wasted without paying for a single drink.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's a good one. Not sexual. That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's totally sexual.
I want to see what's up. No one's getting laid.
Oh, bullshit. I'm sucking everyone's dick if I get free drinks. Am I right, Jamie?
Nope, I don't do that.
No.
No.
Oh, you must.
You buy me a drink, I'm gonna say thank you so much. That was really kind, but I'm not gonna suck your dick. No.
So nobody's
just
ever
start- I
gotten
just
your
start
number after
sucking.
buying you a drink?
My number that you said sucking a dick. That's different.
Did you ever suck anybody's dick after you gave them your number?
Wait, what?
Did you ever suck anybody's dick who you had earlier given your phone number to?
No. Like
Wait.
who I met at a bar?
You've never met someone and then exchanged phone numbers and then later on gone out with them and sucked their
She
dick.
only does that with people who she doesn't know their phone number.
So they can never call me again. No, yeah, because then we dated. Obviously, if they have my phone
Right.
number, then we're dating. Of course.
Starts with a drink, goes to the phone number, goes to the BJ.
Diarrhea squirt.
Let's just cut out the middleman.
Well, after I get all of my, because I'm not hooking up with any dudes, but
Good for you.
I'm
What
gonna
a
find
lame
some
bitch.
ladies to scissor.
What?
But that's
Oh.
also
That's
sexual.
arguably
Yeah, yeah,
That is
yeah.
a little sexual. I'm gonna
Yeah.
find some ladies to scissor. Wow, that's so romantic.
You know what I would do? I would start riding horseback, but side saddle style.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, with a dress on.
Yeah, I like
And
that.
I would like to ride the beach side saddle with a dress on.
And you know what would
I
feel?
think that would be lovely.
And then you could feel when you bounce the heaviness of your boobs because that's
that
uncomfortable.
sexual?
No, it's not. I'm not like ooh. I'm more like ow. I need support. It's like
Yeah.
it feels heavy.
I can see that. It's kind of like jumping up and down with no underwear on.
Yeah,
Your
that
balls-
gravity, that feel,
Yeah.
and it's kind of like a little bit of a pull.
Mhm.
So
Some-
every time when I watch like a porno and a girl's on top of the guy and she's bouncing up and down and her
In-
boobs are, she's in her head she's like ow ow ow.
In her
ow,
head,
ow.
she's like, oh, there's
Nah,
that.
but is-
She's not singing ow, but she's cautious of it.
But isn't there like a sexual impact mode? You know what I mean? Because I myself, bringing the balls back into play here, sometimes my balls can do preposterous. Like, I mean, they are just cracking into something. And I think to myself sometimes, I'm like, man, is that my balls that are making that sound? Or is that just my leg hitting the back of her leg? But goddamn, I'm hitting it really hard. And that is my theory is you can warm them up to a thing where that becomes okay. Because I think if I was just to go
Mm.
get him on the, just whack him on someone's leg over and over again, I would be like, ah! But for some reason you can get warmed up to it.
Yeah,
So maybe your boobs get warmed up to it too.
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a really tough one, but you ever had sex real hard for a while and then afterwards your tits were sore?
No.
Right, so there you go.
So do
Yeah.
most women with big boobs prefer to have sex like missionary?
I mean, I don't. I've never taken a poll. I'm not sure. Are you trying to say that I have big boobs?
Well,
I
mean,
never
you
even
do have
noticed
big
you had boobs. Wait, do you?
Yeah.
I try not to look. I try to stay professional. But yeah, you do have some sick tits.
Thank you. I bought them.
So are you like, oh crap, not this position again? My boobs are gonna be sore.
No, no. But I also don't have like huge, long, saggy. Like my boobs don't really go a lot of places. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I have friends that have big boobs and they lay down, they go in their armpits, so they don't really want to do that visually. So
You got to hold them for them.
Yes.
You got to sandwich them all together. And,
Or grab a couple
And-
pillows and you make like bumper lanes
Yeah.
like bowling for kids.
yeah, I like snug. I like
Oh
like
my
trying
God.
to, wrestle two like baby cows together. You know what I mean? Like so that I head tackle them together and be like, stay in this little pocket here, boobies.
let me lasso you in.
Yeah.
No, girls don't think, oh, I love this position because my boobs get sore. Like, nah, that's not a thing. But I'm just saying, like when I jog, I'm cautious that I'm like, oh, I have boobs. I'm conscious of it.
But there's a sports bra where you can totally run. It doesn't hurt at all, right?
Yeah, it just mashes them in there, and then you're just in there to go.
And it works.
Forgot I had blood on me. Yeah, and then you're stationary.
I have to do that with my nuggets.
Yeah, I got a sports bra for my nuts.
Yeah, because you sit on 'em. Remember you said you sit on your balls all the time or whatever? That one
It's
Not
guy?
all the time. One time he did it because he doesn't pay attention or have respect for his testes.
He's once
Yeah.
bitten, twice shy. He just lives in constant fear.
Well,
It's a
and I
good
did
song.
have an incident one time when I was running my bike across Route 46 and went to jump on it when I crossed the street so I could get out of harm's way and squash my nuggets. and that was horrible.
Do you think your girlfriend likes you call them nuggets? Because I wouldn't.
Well, I don't have.
Suck on my nuggets.
I don't
He's
have a-
single.
yeah, I don't
Check
have
him
a
out on
girlfriend.
Tinder.
And when I do have a girlfriend, I generally don't make much reference to my balls.
What do you say? Like, or you're like, hey, lick my balls, or do you call them nuggets? How do you?
I don't.
Let's say you're getting fellatio from your imaginary girlfriend right now. And do you ever say, hey, imaginary girlfriend, how about getting down to them nuggets?
I don't ever ask for
You never
ball
say
licking?
You never say
No,
grab my balls.
You don't like
No.
it?
not particularly. It doesn't really do much for me.
Have that's happened?
What, a girl lick my nuts?
Yep.
Yeah.
And you were not into it.
It was
Did she just lick your nuts, or was she jerking you off at the same time? Sorry, Will. I gotta get to the story. I gotta get
no,
to
it was the royal
the
treatment.
total thing, and you were not into that.
No, no, it's like you might as well be like, I don't know, licking my elbow.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
Now I know why you call them nuggets.
Well, I also try to avoid any genital references in dirty talk.
So if you
'Cause-
have dirty talk without genital references, what is it then?
Fuck you, asshole.
Good.
Yeah, it's mostly just insults, vague.
Keep going,
vague
bitch.
Blanket insults. Yeah. Well, no, because I'm always afraid I'm gonna use a term like I know like I'm a bit of a goober, but I know I would never call my testicles nuggets in,
Okay,
Yes.
in the
Okay, good.
heat of passion.
Okay,
But what would you call them? Balls?
I guess
Yeah.
there's not really a very sexy term.
You
for the
wouldn't say
testicles.
testicles.
No,
No.
too clinical,
clinical.
too many syllables.
Yeah, you wouldn't say nuts. Balls is better than nuts.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
licking your sack if you call it a sack
Ugh.
either.
No.
I prefer balls. Don't say nuts
Yeah.
or sack or nuggets or yeah.
But because like I don't know, like I feel like there's landmines everywhere in that region, so I just avoid it altogether.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna talk about my cock, my dick,
Cock's
your
okay.
pussy.
You can do cock, you can do pussy, and you can do
Dick's
balls.
okay. Why you wouldn't say the p word?
Pussy?
Yeah. You would be like,
No,
That's safe as houses. How can anybody be offended about a pussy?
you never know.
Did
Yeah.
you just call him out for not saying the P word and call it the P word?
yeah, I was trying to not make him uncomfortable because he doesn't like those words.
No, I don't mind them.
Then why don't you say them?
Because sometimes I'm worried that the girl I'm involved with might be like, don't say pussy.
You know what they say? It's better to beg forgiveness and ask permission. I say you just steamroll it and say it and then be like, is that okay?
I don't know. I mean, it depends on what you're looking for, and it's your life. But I don't know if I'm interested in a girl that thinks that the P word, is going too far. This might be the end of the road for me.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, you think that's bad? You should just say what I'm about to say after that.
Like I dated a girl who hated the word titties.
Wow.
Like if anybody said titties around her, she'd be like,
Yeah.
What a square.
Wait, titties and tits, or specifically titties?
I think tits and titties.
Oh, okay.
We're
Because
both
I
just
think titties is worse than tits.
Yeah. No, titties is a definite. You better be sarcastic.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
If you're like, show me them titties, and you're
Yeah.
and you're
Yeah.
trying to be horny, you
Yeah.
fucked up, major.
Oh,
Yeah,
babe,
yeah,
your
yeah.
titties are so sweet.
Yeah.
You're all right, Jamie?
I'm losing the blood on my nose.
Oh, I thought you were like
Oh.
actually bleeding.
Losing
No.
blood.
No,
It actually looks good because it's now
It's
like
leaking.
it's drying. It
Uh-huh.
looks like wounds.
yeah.
It looks
Yeah.
good.
It's itchy as fuck. I'm gonna be real honest with you.
We'll get you something in the break that you can use to.
I'll just reapply it. I have it in my purse.
Oh, there you go.
Freshen
Kevin, I would
I-
suggest you call it your dick doc.
How about I call it my bing boing?
up. No. You know, I think
see,
it's
that's-
sexy when a guy is like, "Oh, my dick." I'm like, "Ooh, sexy." If you were like, "Oh, my penis," I'd be like, "No."
Why is the guy saying that? You mean you've had sex with a guy who's like, oh yeah,
My dick. My dick.
He didn't
No.
know. God, why you gotta? He could be saying like, suck that.
I
dick
love the
or
way
something.
you suck my dick. It's whatever it is.
There
I'm
you
not
go.
like, ew. I'm like, cool. You know, like it can make you can make it sexy and gentle. You don't have to be like aggressive. You know.
And I'm also sometimes very. Sometimes I stumble a bit when I'm thinking on my feet.
It's because you're not
So I don't
secure.
wanna-
You need to be more confident and go in there and be like, I want you to suck my dick. And then she'll be like, oh my God, so sexy. If you're like, oh, can you make me touch my penis? It's going to like, nah.
You got
Well,
great
yeah.
nuggets. Any girl would be lucky to lick 'em.
Okay.
Aww.
Get on that yam bag.
Lick those nuggets, girls.
I can say
Yam bag.
this with 100% certainty.
Mhm.
I have never, nor will I ever, say something about my pee-pee or my nuggets or my weenie in the heat of the moment.
Give me like your go-to.
I don't have a go-to. I keep it.
Have you ever told someone, I love the way you suck my dick?
No.
What?
What about grundle?
Ew.
Have you ever said grundle?
Dong
yeah.
pillow.
Don't neglect the grundle, babe.
Don't neglect the grundle.
Your meat kiwis.
Ew.
You know what I do? I keep my fucking mouth shut. That's what I do in sex.
Suck my beanbag?
Get on that whirly gigs.
Do you make any noises?
Yeah.
Oh, are you that guy that's like super quiet and you're like, did you die? What happened? Are you that guy?
No, I make noises, but it's
What kind of noises do you make?
it depends on what's happening.
Like a light moan? Or
There'll
maybe...
be some
Is it a moan or do you growl or anything?
no growling. Perhaps some
grunting?
light grunting.
You grunt.
Little bit.
Are you a grunter?
A little bit.
You when you fuck, do you like Chris
Nothing.
with those weird like one pump every 2 seconds, like draw it back out and then slam her in?
No.
Do you just start jackhammering? Are you like? "Da-da-da-da-da-da-da"?
I feel like as far as technique goes, I bring my A game, so I don't need to sit there running my fucking mouth.
That's real.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
wow. You let your dick do the talking.
Woo!
Yeah, pretty much,
Kevin
yeah.
with the mic drop.
Anybody else have anything for if they were a lady? Did we cover all that?
I think I've got I would make a Tinder profile and then compile all of the horrible lines that people use on me.
If I put vodka in a tampon and put it in my vagina, is that sexual?
Nah.
Velcro?
What?
You said Velcro on a tampon?
No, vodka.
Oh, vodka. I thought you said Velcro. I was like, what the
No,
fuck?
that's solid.
No, that's not sexual because you're partying.
I don't think
Yeah, I would. Well, then I would do that. I would do a lot of drugs through my vagina
That's cool.
because I never had a vagina before, and I got to see how that handles drugs.
I've never heard of anyone soaking a tampon in alcohol and then putting it in there.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you must.
Yeah, and frat guys do it with their assholes.
Yeah, butt
A
chugging, bro.
tampon?
Yeah,
What?
Yeah.
Where have I been?
It gets the job done.
probably getting a job doing stuff besides fratting off, putting fucking vodka up your ass.
Yeah, probably drinking it through your mouth like a normal human.
I would wear yoga pants for an entire day and get angry anytime anybody looked at my clearly displayed
Man,
vagina.
I fucking am so
Oh,
glad you're
yeah.
a dude.
Oh
He's
my
the
God.
worst chick ever.
Yeah.
All the things he wants to do is just be a prick.
You know,
I would,
Oh, go on.
I would put up a photo of myself in a bikini, but I'd make it a joke post somehow with the caption so I could get like 10,000 more Instagram followers like all female comedians do.
You're like,
Oh yeah.
I like that.
I'd dress like a guy and have a hip hop career.
Ooh.
Just talk about snatch and
It worked
tongue
with
in
Queen
my
Latifah.
vag. Yeah,
You'd
tongue
be,
in my vag.
The brat.
Lil,
No,
Lil-
I'd be
Lil
like,
Ma.
what's the guy? He was on the show. Necro. I'd be like a female necro, just talking about your pancreas.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, digging in my box and pissing out my pancreas.
I would try multitasking because it's an acknowledged fact that women are better at multitasking than
Yeah.
men.
I would try and see how many multitasking things I could do at once.
Yeah, agreed.
So that would mean a lot of people, a lot of dicks. While I make bacon and pancakes, I would do a pterodactyl.
Cool.
And then
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
surf the internet.
Oh, I just thought of another one. I would write letters to people. Because my fucking handwriting is so
Garbage.
Oh,
atrocious. I would love to just see. I want to write like a real human for once.
Yeah,
I
no,
get
that's it. Fair.
How
And-
come no one put they wanted to have a period? See,
Why
that-
would you want to have that? I've seen them.
because to me those
See
are
what-
very sexual.
Sexual. Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's having a good time with that.
And I would play guitar and shoot jump shots and just see what's up with that.
I would definitely
Oh,
throw
yeah.
a lot of tennis balls at people as hard as I could because it wouldn't matter. It's not like it's going to hurt anybody.
I would also christen Sirius XM's lactation station.
Ooh, I would lactate.
Sweet.
Not sexual. It's
Uh-huh.
nature.
Oh, I'd punch my boyfriend.
I would punch myself in the tits to see like what it's like to have a titty pain, the tit pain, and then I would also unfortunately have to get my boyfriend to kick me in the box because I got to know what that feels like too.
The box.
I would
I
also
gotta-
ask to speak to every manager.
Just walk in and immediately ask to speak to the manager.
Yeah.
I might check my Facebook.
Ooh.
Ooh.
There's a lot of things that I would do.
Yeah.
I would go to that what's that? The clothing store that girls on where all the clothes are the same size.
Forever 21?
No. Brandy
Brandy Manville.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That store sucks.
Not if I'm a pretty girl. I'm not. We'll get all the clothes in there.
There you go.
Yeah.
And all your
I would go to Nike Town and ask somebody to show me some shoes and crank crazy loud farts and act like nothing happened.
Oh yeah,
Just be like, "Can I get these in a size?" And just fucking and be like,
that's a good
"What?"
call.
That
I would walk
reminds
around
me.
the Glendale Galleria and rip silent ones, and just look at every dude near me and be like, "You're a fucking pig."
No, I would go to the mall and like stand where they have the kids playground thing
Mhm.
and stand right there and just fucking
Take
Right.
that, Jimboree.
yeah. Just
Jamboree.
yeah, maybe try to get one on the side of the slide so there's like an echo to it.
It's funny you mention that. I was wondering about this today. My wife and children left the house, and within minutes of them going, I just like let out the loudest fart ever. Like, does my wife do that when I leave the house?
Yeah.
Sure, for sure. Absolutely.
Everybody
So
does.
rad.
It's so funny. So, a friend of mine actually just met this guy, spent the night at his house. They have not slept together yet. And I saw her the next day, and I was like, how did it go? Did you guys sleep together yet? She's like, no. I'm like, good for you. And then she just lets
Good
out
for
this
you.
fucking fart. And I'm like, what is that? And she's like, I've been holding that in since yesterday. I was like, gross.
I got news for her. That's not the same one. She let that one rip in the middle of the night
Here?
then-
Oh, for sure.
and then formed a new one.
Yeah, there may be a reason why they slept together but didn't have sex.
Would you have been disappointed with her if she did have sex with a guy?
No, because it's her body. She can do whatever
Oh.
she wants. But
Well, that's big of you.
I think that.
Why'd you give her props for not having sex
Because
with him?
I feel like people nowadays don't care. They don't have any kind of like. They don't.
That's not true. Everybody's not fucking anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every
we're in a
most
sex
girls.
we're in a sex recession.
As a single
You
Most-
didn't
man,
know that?
I can attest to
No.
that.
Yeah, we're not fucking anymore.
What is that? Why not?
Because of your phones and stuff, you're more intrigued by being on Facebook than having sex.
Oh well.
Guys are playing video games and jerking off to porn instead of making the extra effort to try and actually get laid.
I have a friend who gets laid all the time, and she's a female. And I'm always like, yo, just chill out. She's like, oh, I have a date with this guy. Slept with these two guys this one day, and another date with this other person. I'm like, your vagina's gonna fall off. Like, stop.
That's not the way that works. Her vagina's just getting stronger.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Are you jealous?
No, I just think it's good that
Yeah,
people.
where is this vagina?
Sometimes people. It's
This lady
nice.
sounds horrible. You want to bring her in?
Yeah.
It's just nice. I feel like when women have a little bit more respect for their bodies and they make people work, that you guys like work towards each other with each other instead of just being like, oh, you bought me a drink. Here's my whole body. I just maybe because I just view it differently, but I just don't sleep around. So for me, it's like chill.
And that's your choice, but I would, if I were
Sure.
a guy who just could buy people drinks and immediately let me have sex with them, and that happens sometimes twice a day.
Sure.
What's your
That's-
problem?
There is no problem. I'm just saying when she was like, I'm, we're not having sex yet, and I was like, good for you. I just like cheerleaded her on. I wasn't like, this is what I would do.
Hmm.
I thought it was cool.
Yeah, you hate hoes, I can tell.
I don't hate hoes.
And as the
Love
biggest
hoes.
hoe, I'm the nastiest hoe at Sirius XM.
Yeah,
he's got
an
the
award.
sash.
I love hoes. I have some friends who are super slutty, and I'm like, yeah, good for you. And they're like, thanks for not judging me. I'm like, why would I judge you? Just because you're doing something that I would do different doesn't mean anything. I don't eat meat. You eat meat. I'm not going to judge you.
That's
What's
right.
the-
As
you
long
know?
as you're not hurting anybody, sure, it could be risky, but
Yeah.
people die from using vending machines.
Right, I respect your hoe friends. Bring them in too.
I respect
Yeah.
them too. They're lovely people. They wouldn't be my friends if I didn't respect them.
I love
They sound
hoes.
very nice.
They're lovely. They're cute too.
I'd like to shake their hands.
I bet you would like to shake something else. Their boobs. They're sick tits.
That is how my preferred greeting. I just grab a
know,
tit and shake.
Just
and I-
jiggle it around.
Well, you get to know straight away whether they like you or not.
yeah, it's like when your uncle goes up to a little kid and they like mess their hair up. I just
Yeah.
grab a titty. I'm like, oh, you little rascal, you.
I usually, I
Jiggle it.
like to just put like a candy bar on someone's head and then walk off.
That's what Michael's going to do when he trick or treats tonight.
Presidential shake.
Boop.
Hey, what actually makes a better toothbrush? Is it industrial power, claims of miracle trendy ingredients, multiple modes? If you ask your dentist, they'll tell you it's less about the brush and more about how you use it. Quip was created by dentists and product designers to focus on what actually matters, your oral health, healthier habits. Is this a scary bed? Turn it up.
Pretty spooky, right?
I'm
No, I can
terrified.
barely make it. Yeah. It's kind of lounge music scary.
It's like classic
It's not
horror.
really scary.
It's
It
called
sounds like-
Trouble Lurking.
It sounds like Dean Martin became a vampire. It's
It-
coming for me.
I know, right?
Yeah, he's lurking around the house.
Quip, sensitive vibrations, and built-in timer, and guides gentle brushing for a dentist recommended 2 minutes with a 30-second pulse to ensure an even cuisine. Quip automatically delivers brush heads to you every 3 months, so you get clean new bristles right on schedule. Sleek, intuitive design, simple to use. Comes with a travel cap that doubles as a mirror mount. These thoughtful features make brushing something you actually want to do twice daily. Good habits matter to live a healthier life, so help from fresh oral health habits with Quip. Quip starts at $25 if you go to quip.com. getquip.com/Ellis. Right now you get your first refill pack free. That's your first refill pack for free. getquip.com/Ellis. That's getquip.com/Ellis.